Hey guys, it's Al from TECHAERIS.com, and I'm back with a unboxing of the TicWatch Atlas by Mobvoi. This now I've reviewed several TicWatches in the past, and Mobvoi makes some pretty nice hardware. Really does compete well with Samsung and with Google. Probably, I would say, one of the few Wear OS watches out there that competes at that level. And today I'm actually bringing you the TicWatch Atlas in silver. Now this is something I have not seen on YouTube. Generally we get the black versions, but I was graced enough to get and blessed enough to get the silver version, which I am excited about because I'm kind of tired of black watches. And we are going to unbox this thing, go over some specs. And it's just going to be an unboxing and an overview. Again, no review. We'll check that out on the site once it gets posted. And I'll be using this guy alongside the Pixel 9 Pro Fold right there, which I will have a review of shortly, hopefully in the next few weeks. So let's get to this unboxing, and we'll take a look to see what's inside the box. And this is your retail packaging. You can see it's shiny, and I have not opened it. So this is a fresh unboxing. It's not one where I've unboxed it prior. So gives you a list of everything here: Wear OS, Snapdragon W5 plus Gen 1, and we'll go over all the specs over there once we get to that. So let me break open the seal here, and we'll figure out how to get this guy out of its mummification. You know, you get words in your head, and then you can't spit them out because you can't say them. It's annoying. So the Mobvoi TicWatch Atlas. And there's the packaging. A little nicer to see without the plastic over it. So it's all there. And we'll put that to the side. And here is your inner box. It says TicWatch. Right there. And it slides right open. Boom. And there's your watch. And it has a rubber band. Not a rubber band, but, you know, a kind of a, you know, whatever this material is called. It's not leather. It's not cloth. It's just a kind of a silicone. That's that silicone band. And inside we have the proprietary charger, which this is one thing about Mobvoi that I'm not a fan of. I don't like this charger. And it looks like they've remained, there's USB-A on one side. It's remained the same among the, which is actually kind of nice. It is nice that they've maintained the same charging port, so you can use the charging cables with other TicWatches that you have. In that respect, it's good, but it's just a magnetic charging puck. Not even a puck. I don't even know what you would call that. Just sits on the back. There's two pogo pins there, and they just go right into the back of the thing. And of course, you got your silicone or your silica gel. And I'm sure this is just documentation. Yep, that's all that is, documentation. So it's pretty sparse in here. All it is the watch, the silica gel, and the cable, and that is it. Oh, and documentation, of course. Which, I don't know, do you read that? Let me know in the comments below. Does anybody read the documentation? I certainly do not. Put that right over there. And we'll put this over here. And we'll get rid of this plastic because that's just annoying. All right, and here's the watch. Let's take a look. And download the Mobvoi Health app to pair this watch. And the back looks like it is kind of a plastic housing on the back here. I don't know, is that metal? No, I think that's plastic. Could be metal, but it feels like plastic. And of course, all your sensors for all the heart rate, and I think this has blood pressure monitoring too. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at the specs in a minute. And here are your, here's your strap, and it's easily removable with these little pins here. We're going to try to get those in focus there. There's your pins. And I'm not sure what the measurement is here between, but it looks like you can use other straps here to replace them. And the outer housing is all metal, aluminum, I'm assuming. And the strap, it's nice. I mean, I'm not a big fan of these straps. I think they can do a better job with these straps. I think I would prefer this portion of the strap to be on this side rather than this. This texture here is kind of, I don't particularly like it. And they have other watches that are like this too. Same material. Your digital crown, and one looks like a multifunction button there. And I don't think that these do anything here, but they could. We will find all that out as we progress into the full review. Let's see if we turn this on here. See, it does have some juice. There we go. TicWatch. And of course, it will probably boot up into setup mode and give you that whole Wear OS jargon at the beginning. Then you'll have to pair it with a compatible phone. So we're going to do that in a minute, but first let's pop over and take a look at some specs. And then I'll cut out here for a minute and then set this watch up and kind of just quickly give you a look at what the included face looks like and all that. So TicWatch Atlas with Wear OS by Google. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we're beeping. Come on, where are we with specs here? There's your design. All right, Endurance Champion. All right, there's 68. All right, you guys are so fast. 628 milliamp hour battery, dual display. That's kind of nice. And so your outer display you can use as an AMOLED display, or you can use as a kind of like an LCD display. So it's an ultra low power display. Up to 90 hours of battery life in smart mode, up to 45 days essential mode, 30 minutes a fast charge for 2 days of usage. So I mean, I'll vouch for these specs because there are other Mobvoi watches that I've used. I mean, they're killer on battery life. They are very nice. And if I pause here, it's because it is early here and I'm having my coffee. And I was going to do some of these videos yesterday, but my neighbor was busy doing leaves in his 5 acres of property, and there was a lot of noise. So very, very difficult to concentrate with all that noise going on. But we are powered by the Snapdragon W5 Plus Gen 1. This is powered by the Snapdragon W5 Plus Gen 1 wearable platform. TicWatch Atlas delivers unmatched performance energy efficiency with its advanced 4nm SoC 22nm coprocessor. Enjoy seamless connectivity and cutting-edge fitness and health tracking, keeping you ahead of the game. Comes with a compass, a barometer, GPS, and 4 more GNSS systems. This watch is your all-in-one tool for any adventure. It guides you through the woods, up the mountain, and safely back to your tent. Should read this in a more professional manner, right? So maybe I can get a voiceover job at some point, right? Stay oriented, find your way back to camp, or explore new horizons with the built-in compass. Yeah. Anyway, barometer and altimeter, GPS, and multi-GNSS. Climb with confidence. Okay, yeah. Play, map, share. It's not just about playing, it's about playing smarter. Get in the zone with a heat map. Choose your favorite ball games and let the watch track where you're most active. See your strengths and opportunities at a glance. After the game, usually share your heat map to relive the highlights and strategize for your next win. So, fall alert. It also has fall alert. It's kind of like the Apple Watch has that as well. And I'll pull my Apple Watch out here in a second. We'll compare the two as far as size goes and material and everything. Enhanced Tick Motion. Tick Motion proactive motion tracking seamless detects your workouts, monitoring your activity, and capturing vital fitness data like heart rate, calories burned, and VO2 max. The Enhanced Tick Motion offers unmatched precision, giving you real-time insights on the ultra-low power display even before you press start to your workout. Whether you choose to record the activity or not, eventually your performance is captured in real time so you never miss a beat. It's your call, your data, your way. Optimize. I wish they had just a listing of all the specs. Every website now. Here we are, finally at the very bottom. These dynamic websites are a pain in the butt. I'm tired of all this dynamic stuff where I have all this movement here, and I try to make it look pretty. Just give me the damn specs. Here we are. Dimensions: 52.2 in height, 47.8 in length, and 12.05 in depth, and that's measured in millimeters. Weight is 47.2 grams. Comes in black or silver, and I have the silver. Watch case is stainless steel, 7000 series aluminum and high-strength nylon with fiberglass. The screen is sapphire crystal. The watch strap is Flora rubber, interchangeable, 24 millimeters. So you can find other 24 millimeter straps. You should be able to use those with this watch. Runs Wear OS by Google, Wear OS 4. Of course, we already talked about the Snapdragon W5 Plus Gen 1. Has 2 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of storage. And the display is a 1.43-inch 466 by 466, 326 ppi, Bluetooth 5.2, 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. And then they go on with the GNSS and NFC payments, so it works with Google Wallet. Does have a speaker and a mic. It has a vibration on it, PPG, barometer, compass. All the usual suspects are here. 628 milliamp battery. Open water swim, a MIL STD 810H. Mobvoi Health works with phones running Android 8.0. And Mobvoi Health is the app. So there you are. There are your specs. Let me go back over to my desktop. And let's take a look. Let's see what this thing's saying. Oh, it's okay. We're in setup mode. I'm going to set that up in just a second, but let me grab my Apple Watch and we'll take a look at the two side by side here. One thing that attracted me to this, to the Atlas, I do like the round, and I still love my Apple Watch. This is the Ultra too. I do like the Ultra, and what I like about the Ultra is the size. It's a very, very big watch, and I have big hands, so it helps to have a big watch. Does make my big wrists and my chunky hands, they if I wear a small watch, it just looks silly. So this is a good size. I like the size of this display. The whole thing here. It's about the same. Looks about the same as that Apple Watch. So it feels about the same weight too. They're not that much dissimilar. The only thing that I've noticed differences is that back end. This feels more premium than this. Nobody's looking at the back, and that's a good point. But for my own aesthetic feel and look, I prefer the look of this Apple Watch Ultra. But this is also much more expensive than this. So let me set this guy up, and then we'll take a look at at least the included watch faces that come with it, or at least just a quick overview of it. And then let me do that. I'll be right back. All right, I am back, and I have this guy kind of set up, just kind of quickly. I'll have to go through and tweak settings as I see fit. But in the meantime, this is kind of like your LCD watch face. This is part of the dual thing. This will keep you from using too much battery. So your always on display is on, but it's just like an LCD, just like an old school watch. So it's draining less, it's pulling less power from the battery. So that's kind of nice. You can switch that to be just like the Apple Watch, where it shows the actual watch face when the watch is you're not looking at it, but once you raise it to wake it, it'll bring back the watch face. So that's the watch face that's currently on, at least it came with this particular watch. It's a very nice watch face. And what I like about Wear OS versus Apple Watch is the amount of the number of watch faces that you can get from the Play Store as compared to this. So that is a distinct advantage this watch has. So that is it, guys. I'm not going to go over the Wear OS interface because, that's just, I think most people should know what that looks like. And if you don't, it's not hard to get used to. It's pretty simple. And this is a very nice watch. I'm going to go ahead and take it off and bring it back up to camera. I just wanted to unbox it, give you a quick overview, and give you this is my quick opinion of this, by the way. I am glad that I got the silver version. Black version is overrated, or not overrated, overused. And you see a lot of reviews and unboxings of the black version of these watches. And very rarely do you see the silver versions. But the silver version, I think, looks much better. It looks much better. It looks classier. And I think it lends itself better to casual wear and kind of a business casual wear, as opposed to the black, which looks more like a sports watch. This looks more like a, it's a you can use this for more than just exercise. It looks nice. It's classy. Basically it looks nice. So I like this design better than the black versions of these watches. So there it is right there. TicWatch Atlas rugged smartwatch. Let me pop over here because I can't remember. Let me see. I don't want to misquote the price point. All right, so we're looking at $349. So $349 for this guy, and it is a very nice looking device. And I will have a full review later at some point with Christmas coming up and my holiday coming up. I'm trying to bang out as much of these reviews as I can, but we'll get to it when we can. But in the meantime, I wanted to give you a quick unboxing, quick overview, quick look, and that is it. That is it. Well, one more time, next to the Apple Watch Ultra 2, very similar in size. And, people will say, I like the square better, or I like the round better. I like them both. So it's nice to have both. Now that I hold them, this one's much heavier. This Apple Ultra, this one's much heavier. I can feel it. But I like them both. And I use both Android and iOS. So it's nice to have a watch for each device. So when I want to use my iPhone, here I have my iPhone and I have my Apple Watch. And when I want to use the Pixel, there I have my Pixel and the TicWatch. I don't have a Pixel watch. Maybe at some point I'll get one of those to review, but right now this is what I have, and really, really like the looks of this one. I'll have a full review. Thanks for watching. Make sure you take a look at the links down below. I'll link to this watch, and I'll link to the Pixel, and I'll also link to some t-shirts. Make sure you take a look at some of our merchandise, some our TECHAERIS merchandise and my Gripecast merchandise. Be great if you guys bought t-shirts. Help support the brand and help to spread the word about TECHAERIS and Gripecast. At any rate, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Like this video. Please share. That's the biggest thing right now with Google's algorithms. We need to have more organic and sharing from my users and my audience. That will help immensely. So please, if you have time, if you can, please share and keep us going. That is the big thing. Keep us going. Keep us in business. I can only do this with your help. I can only continue on doing these videos and doing my reviews and maintaining my website if I have your support. So I appreciate it highly, and thank you very much. And we will talk to you on the other side.